Hi guys, GameTalk AZ Ajax 2-2. Ajax, Super Sunday today. We know how big this game can be for the championship. We know PSV and Feyenoord will play in a bit. Wow, did you imagine this game to go the way it went? And what are your thoughts after the game, just right after the game?
I'm fucking annoyed.
Why?
Because it's the same freaking story all over again, you know? Why is Ten Hag playing a 4-4-2 system today? Why is he not like substituting earlier? We could see it from miles away that AZ was coming back into the game. We were telling each other during the match, why is Haller not being substituted? Around the 50th minute, I already mentioned it.
Yeah.
He is creating problems in this match himself because he's doing all weird stuff at the end of the season.
But look, just let me cut you there really quickly. Did we play like this against Zwolle? We won 3-0. So I think that's why Ten Hag is thinking...
It's Pek Zwolle. What are we talking about?
I know, but he tried that because he was seeing that the weeks before that, we weren't playing well in the 4-3-3. I'm not defending him. I'm just saying that's his thought process.
Yeah, but this thought process is completely new, right?
It is new, yeah. It's
because
only...
how long is he our manager now? 4.5 seasons, 4 seasons, something like that?
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, at the end of his career at Ajax, he's like experimenting all of a sudden?
It seems like it, yes.
Why are you not sticking to your tactics and just play the way you're used to playing?
Well, that's a good question. It was asked actually before the game. And he said, I have injuries. I don't have the wingers that I need.
Okay, that's why he brought Darami at the end, right? Because he doesn't have fast wingers. Because Darami isn't a winger, he isn't fast. And then we're playing 4-3-3, and all of a sudden we're playing better.
Honestly, I cannot give you an answer to that because I thought it was weird as well. Because Darami didn't have any game the whole season, almost. And now all of a sudden you bring Darami in.
And Kudus is playing well at the Jupiler League or at the division, in the Keukenkampioen division. Yeah, and he's being sit on the bench still, you know. And then he brings Darami. All of a sudden, he doesn't get any minutes the whole season. And in this match, he's bringing Darami.
Look, I understand you're upset. I do understand why you're upset as well because I thought the second half was really bad. What we showed, we didn't start bad. Let's be honest. We started quite okay in the first half.
Bro, do you think it was a mastermind decision playing like this with Haller as like a right winger?
No.
Did you see him track back the whole match, back and forth, back and forth? He wasn't even at the point of the formation. He couldn't even be of a surplus value or of a value for us in the team as a striker. He was just tracking back the whole match.
Yeah.
You let Haller, the biggest guy in the team, track back the whole match.
Yeah, and play out wide.
And he played rubbish today. The whole match he was rubbish, and he just kept him in.
Can we blame Haller that he played rubbish?
No, you have to blame the coach because he thinks this is a mastermind decision. Let me play like this. But if you play with Haller, you have to put him in his strength. His strength is close to the goal, in the 6-yard box, finishing off goals, step-ins, being able to create a certain situation there. He was so far away from the goal today because he was tracking back the whole match. He was only running.
Look, you're very upset. It sounds like we lost, but we didn't lose.
We did lose.
We lost 2 points.
Yes, we did lose. We had to win this match, man. And I'm so furious, and I think the viewers can see it. I'm so furious because this is something that was created by the coach because he's making weird decisions at the end of the season. Just stick to your game plan and just try to play 4-3-3 and just try to win the game like you're playing for years. You know?
But
so
look, Ajax, let me be honest about this. All the media people, a lot of fans were like actually praising Ten Hag for being so flexible about the 4-4-2. It's not an Ajax way of playing, but that he came up with something new, refreshing, because we haven't been playing well in 4-3-3.
It was so refreshing today, Juan.
No, wow. It wasn't.
I'm still refreshed at the moment.
I mean,
so refreshing.
No, I'm talking about before the game. Talking about before the game.
But maybe it says something about the media in Holland, you know, because he played against Pek Zwolle, who's fighting against relegation, who are at the lower part of the table. With whatever formation you go in, you should win that match because you have a surplus of value in your team. Okay. Your team is like 3-4 times better individually only than Pek Zwolle. So even if you play a 0-10-0, for example, I know it doesn't exist, you still should win the match because you're that much better. So is it the epiphany against Pek Zwolle? Wow, 4-4-2, this is so great. Yeah. This is something else. We have never seen it the last decades. We have a certain style at our club. We play with wingers. We play a certain kind of football that is tied to the Ajax philosophy. Yeah. Why all of a sudden step away from that?
Yeah, I already told you. He said that. He said that we don't have wingers.
I gave him a 3 today because I'm very upset with him.
Do you think, okay, maybe a rhetorical question at this point, but you blame Ten Hag for the 2-2. No player, but just him.
No, I blame Ten Hag for putting us in this position.
What position exactly?
Bro, we are not managers. We already saw during the match when we were watching it. I was telling you, this is going the wrong way. We're
Around the 50th minute.
We're
Yeah,
falling
yeah.
asleep in this
True,
match, and I
true.
told you they are going to score the 1-1, or maybe they will even go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I actually tweeted on it on Twitter. Please take out Haller. Bring in another player like a Kudus or Berghuis. But Berghuis was awful today. But still, try to switch it around. He didn't do it. And this is the problem always. He only acts when he's forced to act.
Exactly.
You know, 1-1 or 2-1 behind. Then he's trying certain stuff. Then he's bringing players. You have to read the match as a manager. You have to see what's going wrong. And this is one of the biggest flaws of Ten Hag. And we've spoken about this a lot during the years. No plan B and no ability to change a match within the game. And it really, I'm so upset, man. And I hope just that PSV will
Lose points.
lose or draw or something, because I'm furious, man. I cannot, it's even hard for me to talk with you right now.
I understand. I can see it as well. Can we end on something positive? A player, something.
Alvarez.
Okay.
He was terrific today. The first half, the way he closed the gaps, the way he even distributed a few great balls, you know, like to the winger, through the air, on the ground. He was so many times recapturing the ball for us. He wasn't flawless because, yes, sometimes he makes a mistake, but even the way he scored that second goal, you know, he was terrific for us today. For me, man of the match.